Hello friends, welcome to the point. So here let's continue our discussion on China-India relationship, and here we'll be discussing about the water sharing issues between China and India. So China's construction of dams and the proposed diversion of Brahmaputra waters is not only expected to have repercussions for water flow in agriculture, in form of ecology and lives and livelihood downstreams, it could also become the another contentious issues that undermines China-Indian relationship. So the resource conflict. This conflict began on June 11th, 2000 after a natural dam burst in Tibet that caused by flash flood, and it resulted around 30 deaths and serious damage to infrastructure in the northeastern state of Arunachal Pradesh. So this issue, it dominated reporting on China, but it later subsidized after satellite imagery confirmed the natural dam. The speculations and suspicions were further stoked by Chinese refusal to divulge information that is deemed internal matters and conflicting information that is released by the government officials. So now Beijing plans for Brahmaputra include into two kinds of project. So the first one, it involves the construction of hydroelectric power projects on the river, and other is more ambitious project that envisages the diversion of the waters in the river of Brahmaputra into arid north of the China region. So the first unit of the $1.5 billion, that is about 510 megawatt Zangmu hydropower station project, it is located in the middle at reaches of the river, and it became operational. So once it is completed, 5 other generating units of this projects are due for the completion of this year, and the project is designed to generate about 2.5 billion kilowatt hours of electricity per annum. So it maintains that all this are run of the river projects that involves no storage or diversion that they will affect the river's downstream flow in the northeast India. So beside this projects of Zangmu power station, the Chinese government it has also approved other hydropower projects along the Brahmaputra that includes Dhagu, Jiacha and Zio. And there are reports that it may construct a giant hydroelectric project at a place called Meddog near the Great Bend of Brahmaputra. So this power station, if it is constructed, it will be twice as big as the Three Gorges Dam on Yangtze River. So that is the world's largest hydropower plant, and it would have a generation capacity of about 38 to 49 gigawatts, which is more than India's current total installed hydropower capacity of 33 gigawatts. So on the 30th September 2016, China blocked a tributary of Brahmaputra as a part of larger Lahore project. So this is a major hydroelectric project whose construction began in 2014 and which is China's most expensive hydro project. So this project on Xiagubu Xiages, also called as Xiatshe, it involves as an investment of about $740 million. So what is China's urgency in this matter? So China per capita water reserve is approximately about 2,300 cubic meters, that is 1/4 of the world's average, and China therefore considered as the 13th most water poor country in the world, with 80% of its cities are severely water stressed. And moreover, China's northern region possesses only 14.5% of the entire country's water resources, as water supply chain tighten, the water quality is degrading in that place and ecology is suffering and the lands are becoming barren there. So this threatens the country's economic growth, and thus the ever increasing gap in the demand and supply chain in China's northern region has now pushed the country to move forward with its many dam projects. And now China is very keen in diverting 150 billion cubic meters of water and push the water to irrigate northern China of this 50 billion cubic meters, and that would be diverted from Brahmaputra. So what are the concerns of this? So all of the hydropower stations that is constructed by China, it is particularly in the area surrounding the Great Bend, and that is situated in an earthquake prone region, and it is very close to the geological fault line where the Indian plate collides with the Eurasian plate. So in the year 2008, the Three Gorges Dam on the Yangtze River, it gave way under stress of an earthquake that was about a 7.9 Richter scale in eastern rim of Tibet. That resulted in the loss of many lives, and it raised question over gigantic Chinese project in geologically unstable areas. And some experts, they point their fingers at Hai Zipingu Dam. So their opinion was that earthquake might have been caused by the stupendous weight of water of this dam, so which was just 5 kilometers away from the epicenter of quake and half a kilometer away from the seismic fault line. So in this event of any major earthquake in the region, it can damage to the proposed dams and it could wreak unimaginable devastations in the downstream areas. But still, China has its plans, and it have generated apprehensions in India's northeast and in Bangladesh, where the Brahmaputra is a veritable lifeline and a core part of the cultural life. So due to this project's Brahmaputra, it may lose much of the slit, which makes the soil of northeastern India fertile. So fueling anxiety over the Chinese dams on Brahmaputra, it is the impact that the reduction of flow of Ganges and it had on millions in the region. So India's damming of the Ganges, it had reduced the water flow into Bangladesh. So this has increased the salinity of the soil, and it has adversely impacted the agriculture sector in that region over the last several decades, and millions of Bangladeshis people, they have been forced to relocate to other places, and many have migrated to India's northeast. So this migration, it changed the demographic composition of vast tracts of northeast India. So this demographic change, it has occurred especially in the state of Assam region, and had triggered serious ethnic conflicts and insurgencies there. So a reduction in the flow of Brahmaputra, it may add fuel to the conflicts which is already raging in the region. So this is about the water sharing issue between India and China. In the next session, we'll discuss about the NSG membership issue, that is about the non-proliferation treaty. See you in the next session. Thank you.